Good morning, anglers. It's Sunday the 17th of May. As you're well aware that the last vlog I'd done didn't go too well over the Syndicate, but it was a lovely day. I did say that the next session would be when me and Neil are using the new baits from Mistral Baits. As you can see, that I've got the merchandise and the baits have arrived. I couldn't help myself, so I've had to sneak in another little sneaky session over the Syndicate. Today's meant to be quite nice, so I'm going to go and meet my brother now, take him over to the lake as well, and hopefully we can wangle the carp out for you.
So finally, after weeks of anticipation of not knowing when we're going to be able to go fishing again, I've finally got them rods out in the water. Fingers crossed to get a run. Let me show you what's going on out here. Okay, so there's the old setup. I've got two rods out. One just in front of the island, and one just to the left. I've already had a pick up on my right rod. We've seen a few carp swimming through my brother's swim just to the right. But yeah, put some freebie baits out all around that little island. And this is me for the day. What a life. What a bloody life.
Right guys, well, we're finally in the swims. My brother's in the next swim up. We're about 6-7 metres apart. I've just chucked the marker float out now, fishing round about 5 foot of water. They are spots where I've caught carp previously. So what I'll do now is I'll run you through what bait I'm going to be using today and what rigs. Right guys, so for the rig bait, I'm actually sticking on one 20mm the krill from C.C.C. They've proved me very, very good in the past, and that I've caught a lot of fish on that. And I'm just sticking a PVA bag of the krill pellets, 6mm. So I'm going to whack that on, and as you can see, I'm in my swim, and just sticking sort of one round about here, one round about there, round about 5 foot of water, and I have caught from this swim. So fingers crossed, hopefully we should see a carp today. Hello again guys. Right, well, it's just gone 7:30 in the morning. My brother just to the left hand side of me, he's fishing about 7 meters up. He's had a few bleeps. I've had one bleep, and I've noticed that there was a couple of carp that swam right in front of my swim, round about the 13 to 14 pound mark. Spoke to another angler, and a lot of the carp and that are showing on top, splashing around in the reeds and that, so I think they're getting ready to spawn. So like I said, when carp are in the mood for spawning, there's no feeding because their minds are on other things. So I really hope that we can wangle one out today. But like I said, that's fishing. If you catch, it's a bonus. If you don't, it's a day out in the sunshine. The traps are set. Right, it's just gone 10 o'clock. I've had a little bait change. I've come off the sticky krill 20mm boilie, which is a bottom bait. And what I've done now is I've gone over to the sticky signature pop-up, and they're like a washed out yellow, pink and white. So I thought, well, something a little bit brighter, popped up, might work. But I think at the moment, anything's worth a go. Well, hi guys, it's 11:30, just a little update. Not a lot's happened in my swim. I've had a couple of bleeps, keep putting a bit of bait out, but nothing yet. Danny to the left hand side of me, he's had a couple of runs but missed them, and a couple of liners, so at least it's showing that the carp are moving around. I've just spoken to one of the bailiffs over here, and from what I've been told is the carp have been doing their spawning, so as you know, they don't really feed. So yeah, hopefully if there's the odd carp that's hungry, hopefully pick up my baits. Fingers crossed guys. Well, if this ain't social distancing, I don't know what is guys. Look where my brother is. You're all Dane? Guys, still waiting for a bite, and so's Dan. His swim seems a little bit more active, so while I'm waiting, Tesco roasted peanuts, well recommended. Hi guys, as you can see, yes, we have moved. It's 3 o'clock now. Where me and Danny were fishing, swim went dead, so we were scratching our heads thinking, what do we do? We noticed that just to the right of us is an island. That's where we're fishing. We're fishing open water. We noticed a lot of the carp are showing on the gravel bar, but the gravel bar is only about 2-3 foot deep, so we've just come a little bit short off of that, so fingers crossed we can wangle one.
Okay, so I thought I'd show you the new swim that we've moved into on the island. So I've got my left rod out, just on them little lily pads there on the left, and I got my right one out about 5 rod lengths in front. I've had some really cracking sessions here in the past down there on the left hand side, but it was float fishing, so I've got my box of floats and my sweet corn out there ready to go at about 4-5 o'clock. But fingers crossed this swim move will pay off for us, guys.
Well, it's 5 o'clock and losing the will to live. All the anglers now have gone, apart from one on the lake. Everyone's been saying how quiet this lake has been. So yeah, not great, but we're still hanging on. We've still got at least an hour and a bit left. So fingers crossed. Isn't that right, Dan? So, you know, that's fishing. So yeah, fingers crossed. If not, then another blankety blank.
It's now 6 o'clock in the evening. We've been at it for a solid 12-hour stretch. Now, as the day started off really promising, I had a few early runs, a few pickups through the daytime, but then it slowly started drifting off, and we haven't had no activity for about 5 hours now. So yeah, I mean, next session, hopefully we've got a few more fish to show for it. All I can just hope for is that, you know, the fish have completely finished all their spawning and, you know, all that's done. But yeah, hopefully the next session, I think all of us will be together back on the bank, the Carp crew. So see you back on the bank in the next episode. Tight lines.
Right guys, it's 6 o'clock. Me and Danny have called it a day now. No carp have been caught, so there's always next time. But as I say guys, tight lines, stay safe, and we'll see you on the bank next time.